Hello, hello, good morning. It's Julia. How are you? Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday today. So, as the title of the video says, I'm going to give you three options for your 25K coaching package or consulting package. So, this question stems from the last video I did where I broke down, it was a case study on 600K in 12, making 600K in 12 months. And for that case study, I showed you that it was based on a 25K coaching package. So a question came out of that as to what a 25K offer could look like. So I'm going to give you three options. I have notes so that I kind of stay on track. And if you watch live, feel free to say hello or watch quietly. And also feel free to ask questions. And if you watch on the replay, by all means, post your questions and I will answer it as quickly as I can. So three options for your 25K package. Like I said, got some notes to keep me on track to make sure that I give you all of the information and content that I want to give you. So the first option, which tends to be the most common option, is a year-long mastermind or group coaching program. And group coaching programs and masterminds are different. I know that you will probably see the terms used interchangeably. People use mastermind when they really mean group coaching. And the terms are not interchangeable. They're two different things. So very quickly, a group coaching program is where you would have set content or a set module or a set topic each month. And you as the coach would be leading and teaching the content to everybody else in the mastermind each month, in the group coaching program each month. With a mastermind, you would have like a theme or a topic, and everyone in the mastermind will set what they need to achieve as it pertains to that topic. So for example, with a group coaching program, you would have, okay, 1 month it's list building, and you would teach a module on list building, and you might teach the 5 different ways people can grow their list. Another module might be, all about pricing or what have you. That's definitely a group coaching program where everybody is learning the same thing, the same content at the same time. With a mastermind, you as the leader of the mastermind, as the host or hostess of the mastermind, would have a particular theme or topic. So say, for example, your theme or topic for that month was list building. You're not going to teach a module on list building, but the expectation is that each person in the mastermind would set their own goal around list building. So somebody might say, okay, for this 30-day period, I want to grow my list by 10,000 people. And then right there, you would say, okay, how would you go about doing that? And you would either support them with Facebook ads or whatever. But I'm explaining the difference so that you understand. And I know people call group coaching programs masterminds, but they are two different things. So the most common 25K package option is a group coaching program or mastermind. And on another video next week, I'm going to go into detail about the pros and cons of having rolling enrollment on a mastermind or having a set start and finish time, and how you could set up both. So if you decide to go with rolling enrollment, what that could look like, and if you decide to go with a set start and end time, what that could look like. So that's going to be on a later live stream. So that's the first option, a year-long group coaching program or mastermind. The second option for your 25K package is a one-to-one option. So a shorter one-to-one option. Because if you are working with a group for a year and you're working with someone one-to-one, it stands to reason that they will get results in a shorter period of time because they have access to you and they're working one-to-one, so they're getting individual attention. So you could have a 6-month program, for example, with the 25K investment. Now, I know a lot of times my clients get a bit stuck as to what to include, and I'll talk about that a bit later on. So hang with me. At this stage, it doesn't really matter if you have VIP days in your 25K offer, if it's done for you services in your 25K offer. You know, it doesn't matter how many templates, how many modules, how many calls, and I will tell you why in a few minutes. So that's option 2, is a shorter option, working with you one-to-one. And option 3 is, hang on a second, lost my bit of notes. So option 3 is what I call a project-based offer. So that would be where you would work with a client to set up something specific in their business or to hit a particular milestone in their business. So I'll give you an example. In my business, I have a 60-day launch package. That's a £30,000 investment. So I'm in the UK, so I charge in pounds. And the reason why it's that short a period of time is because it's for in-house consultants who want to start their own independent consultancy, and it's quite time sensitive. So something has happened. Either they've decided to, you know, take voluntary redundancy for their company, or they've just had a baby in their family. And so it's a very time sensitive decision. They need leads really quickly. They need sales really quickly. And so that 60-day compressed timeline is very attractive for them. And that's what I mean about having a project-based 25K offer. So in this case, your client is paying to get X done in X amount of time. And it doesn't, for me, it's 60 days because they have unlimited access to me for that time, and I work solely with that client for that time. For you, it will be something different. So this is not, you know, it has to look like this because your business is your business. But the thing that I want you to take away is think of something that you could possibly offer that's done for you or very done with you, that gives a really, can't say specific today, specific result that is attractive for your clients. So something that I want you to think about, because a lot of times, and I'm just swapping over my notes, a lot of times we start with, oh, I want to charge 25K. Oh, I want to charge 50K. Oh, I want to charge 100K. And that's not really the place to start from. The place to start from is by asking yourself and answering these 3 questions. So the first question is, what would make you happy? Like, you can't, what is the point really of running a high-ticket coaching business, where you're selling premium programs and you're selling programs that make you miserable? So the first question to answer is, what will make me happy? When I decided to host a retreat on a gorgeous Caribbean island, I will be very straight with you and say I picked that because it would make me happy. And I know that if I'm happy, I could serve my clients at my highest level. It's no point me booking a conference room in some boring hotel with no natural light, because it would be torture. And my clients would pick up on that. And it's difficult to sell something that doesn't make you happy. So it's not a case of what can I sell for 25 grand. It's a case of starting with what would make you happy. The second question is, what would best serve your clients? Your clients might benefit from having a longer period with you. Then you would go for a longer term program. Your clients might benefit from a shorter time with you. Then you would create a shorter program. So it's not a case of, I want to charge 25K. What can I sell for 25K? It's what would best serve your clients. And the third question is, if a client gave me £25,000 or dollars, depending on where you are in the world, what would I like them to experience in exchange? Now, I'm sure you've heard the money is an exchange, money is energy, and it's true. And a lot of times we can get stuck in our heads in terms of the money piece. You know, I can confidently sell a 100K program because I know what I want my clients to experience as a result of making that investment. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. Before you go to, I want to sell 25K, answer those 3 questions. What would make you happy? What would best serve your clients? And if a client gave me $25,000, what would I like them to experience in exchange? Because they have to feel good and you have to feel good. And that's when the sales come in. Once you answer those 3 questions, it makes it easier for you to look at what your package could look like. Because if you know working with a client one-to-one for 6 months would make you happy, then your 25K option would be a 6-month one-to-one package. If you know that a year-long program would make you happy, then your 25K offer would be a year-long program. So when I work with my clients to create their 25K offer, that's the question that I ask them. What would make you happy? And they kind of look at me like, huh? Because sometimes we forget and we focus with our heads, and we really need to focus with our hearts. And when we focus from a place of what would make me happy, what would benefit my client, and how do I want my client to feel, that is when we get those high paying clients easily and from a place of integrity, because we know that we're happy, they're happy, and they are exchanging money for something that they definitely want because they can see the benefit. So if you are at that stage in your business where you are ready to add 25K packages to your business, then I'm really pleased to let you know that applications are open for Business on the Beach retreat. It's my annual retreat, and we are going to Barbados. And in 1 week, you will leave the retreat with everything that you need in place to make an extra 100,000 to 500K within 12 months. So if you are one of the 6 people that comes on retreat, here's what I'll do. I'll help you create a business and marketing plan that will add 100 to 500 grand to your business. I will help you decide which high ticket coaching package that you can instantly add to your business, and you get that all set up. And we start generating leads and sales straight away whilst we're on the retreats. So you have the business and marketing plan, you have a high ticket package that you can plug in, you have lead generation happening, and that all happens in a high energy environment. You know when you get to a certain stage in business, it's difficult to find other people who are as driven as you, and who are like as gung-ho business people as you, and who are as motivated as you. And that's what Business on the Beach retreat does. It brings together 6 individuals who are driven, who are fun, who are all about results and working and creating the best possible financial results in their business. And they're not embarrassed to admit that. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in, then you're welcome to apply. Go to businessonthebeachretreat.com, and the brochure's there, and you have the link to the application form. And like I said, if you're watching this on the replay, feel free to ask me any questions. And if you have any questions about Business on the Beach retreat, you're more than welcome to drop me a message or send me an email. That's it for today's video. See you on the next one. Bye for now.